Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, I'll name is Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we made our way to the city of Iz. We found out that we would have had to make a choice between saving the Crusaders and the Sword of Valor, saving some information hidden here, or saving the Queen. But, because of choices that I managed to make earlier, it's a lot easier. Holrun is alive, and we warned him about the attack, so he ran back to keep the camp safe. And because we handed the Queen the piece of the Lexicon of Paradox, she's come to the library. So that's where we are. But we're gonna try and find some other things in here. Queen will speak shortly.
Interesting.
We have other things we can find in here.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Let's see. Masterwork, regular, don't take that. Masterwork, regular, take that. And Explosive Fervor. +5 Holy Flaming Burst Light Crossbow hits an enemy. All enemies in a 5-foot radius suffer 3d6 holy damage. And a reflex save halves the damage. In addition, swarms cannot make a reflex save against this effect and always suffer full damage. Okay, that is actually really good. What are you wielding? Heavy Crossbow of Degradation. And you've got Life Deliverer. Cast healing spells as though they had the reach spell feat, not the most important, but anyway. This is a +5. I think I'm going to give it to you, because you've only got a +2. I mean, it's still pretty good, but 1 point of intelligence damage, not the most interesting. I think we're going to go with Explosive Fervor. That's going to be fun. And here, a glass key. This key was kept in Iz among the crystals containing a reel of Vorlesh's notes. But what does it open? We'll find out soon enough, I imagine.
I do what I must.
This is
There
my
we
kind
go,
of work.
that's open. And that's open. Let's head inside. There you are! My lord's worst enemy and his most loyal servant. The elf's skin is black as coal and her hair is white like snow. Her body is covered in ulcers and abscesses. Locusts are swarming in the folds of her clothes and above her head. Her voice is calm, serene. I am Anamora, one of the high priestesses of Deskari. I have been waiting for the day I would see you with my own eyes. We have much to discuss. The air reeks of acid eating through stone and scrolls. You see shards of stone tablets and crystals thrown about. Just like Arilu said, Anamora is destroying the archives to prevent you from getting to them. Fortunately, it looks like she's just started and has not had time to damage the library too badly. What a striking specimen of the Dark Elf race! The ulcers on her body are serving as a habitat for parasitic insects. Girl, I'm going to need a drop of fluid from your wounds, and some samples of your hair, and ideally a nasopharyngeal swab. My flesh belongs to the great Deskari. I won't let you take a single hair. Rather, I will take your flesh. All of it, down to the very last bloody scrap, and feed it to the swarm. I met your acolytes, the elves from Kyonin who ended up in your cult. Ah, those sweet fools. It was so amusing to deceive them and slowly deprave them, setting them on the path of the swarm. When they realized how far they'd gone, it was too late. All those fierce champions of justice, vigilantes, paragons, all were now nothing but frightened orphans and common criminals, and none had the nerve to refuse when they pledged their fealty to me. None except for that blasted Kaelessa. I don't serve Deskari. A naive mistake. All serve our lord without exception. Sooner or later, everyone is destined to become food for his swarm. Baddies really do have a way with words sometimes. But you and me can't just be like, what if we just chomp our way through that swarm ourselves, huh? Because 1, we're not baddies, and 2, there's no way we're eating a yucky thing like that. So we're not going to say it, even if we don't mean it. What are you doing here? I've been waiting here to reveal to you the truth about our Lord, the one whose designs you've been fulfilling from the start without realizing it. Arilu Vorlesh warned me you'd try to destroy these archives. What do you have to say to that? Arilu Vorlesh, that traitor! Hatred seeps into Anamora's silky voice. Why hasn't the Lord deprived her of her rank yet? To think that she's still the second highest figure within the clergy right after the Echo, and I'm only the third. But let us not dwell on this. Having regained her equanimity, she speaks smoothly and steadily once more. You were asking why I would need to destroy the Temple of Stone manuscripts? I'll answer you. Because its time has come. The very last memories of Sarkoris must be erased, undone. Today this place serves as a feast for the swarm. What is there to talk about? Our Lord's wisdom and his generosity. The fate that awaits this world and your part in this sacrament. Wisdom? He only knows how to destroy and devour. Do not confuse our Lord with his servants. The swarm destroys and devours to make the consumed one with the swarm. Locusts are foolish, be it insects or those who submitted to our Lord. They do not need intelligence, for they are guided by the higher mind of Lord Dascari. The entire history of the Crusades is a testament to his unrivaled genius. The first wave of the invasion was feeble, chaotic, disorganized. It convinced mortals of the demon's weakness. The knights were celebrating their victory as the minions of our Lord were scattering across the world, laying their eggs in the minds of mortals, forming cult cells, preparing for the upcoming war. Then the second wave began. It was strong, but not strong enough to stir the whole world. 70 years of impasse with the front line unmoving. Fighters from all over Galarian rushed here, eager to become food for the swarm, servants for the cult, tools for our Lord. And finally, you. Arilu Vorlesh's creation at the head of the crusade, Dascari's greatest weapon that will bring him triumph. Generosity. Dascari brings nothing but pain and death. A simple mind may see it that way, yes. Our Lord is stern, yet he is gracious. He grants mortals a boon they do not understand. His generosity is beyond any naive deliberations on good and evil. Do you know why Dascari stands above other demon lords? Unlike most of them, he never was mortal. He is not of our pathetic world. Dascari is a child of the gods, an undying spirit of eternity, and he wishes to give that eternity to us. So Dascari isn't just a regular demon lord, he's practically royalty? That explains the ego, at least. As if I didn't already have enough reasons to despise him. So what is the fate that awaits this world? We poor mortals suffer in our pitiful world. Dascari will free us from this misery. A single locust is born, devours, dies, then becomes devoured itself. The swarm is eternal. That which becomes its food joins the never-ending cycle of purgation, and with every birth and death it grows closer to the immortal blessedness of its maker. That is Dascari's great gift to Galarian. Death, suffering, all that we call evil will cease to be once the entire world is turned into an eternal, insatiable swarm. And what do you suppose is my part in all of this? Dascari has many servants, and not all of them realize whom they serve. Some possess no mind at all. Others are capable of thought, but cannot comprehend their mission. This whole war, its every detail, everything is a part of his shrewd plan. You're bringing the last of the Crusader army, and to where? To a slaughter. The last battle approaches, a grand slaughter in which you and your soldiers will feed the swarm. The Crusaders and the Whirlwind will become one. What say you now, having learned the truth about our Lord? Will you kneel before his glory? Or will you keep squirming, despite knowing that your every action expedites his victory? This is fascinating. Please, tell me more. Gladly, our Lord. Huh? What are you doing? And kill them all. Is that the best you got? Because, oh, wow. Okay, a lot of the Crusaders died. The Queen is down, but she'll be fine. One other Crusader is still alive. Okay. We're good. And Anamora is dead. Several Crusaders died. And what did she drop? Resistance +4, natural armor, inspired wisdom, mithril chain shirt, couple scrolls, and +4 quarterstaff. Not the most impressive. Hello, Queen. Galfrey leans on her sword firmly. There is a pensive look in her eyes as the rush of combat dies away. I need the truth, my Queen. The way you sent me into the abyss raises some questions.
I've been expecting this. This is no time or place for confessions. On the other hand, any fight on the streets of this cursed city could be the last for either one of us. It is better that I open my heart now than later regret not saying what I should have. I have seen many more years than any human is supposed to. I have lived through one lifetime, then another. And all this time, I have been more of a symbol than a living person. 2 words, duty and destiny, fused with my blood, serving as my spine and bones. I forgot how to think outside these notions. You awakened the first human emotions I had felt in a long time. And those emotions were fear and jealousy. Yes, fear of the unknown and jealousy of one who robbed me of my status as the living symbol of the Crusades. I admit it. I do. And I ask for your forgiveness. I sent you into the abyss because I could not fully understand what you were and what to do with you. I hoped that you truly were our salvation, and I was painfully frightened of that being true. That is all I can say.
I understand your reasons, and I don't blame you.
It amazes me that I have found someone in this world who doesn't have 1,000 complaints and rebukes for me. What amazes me even more is that this someone has every right to rebuke me.
How did the crusade fare in my absence?
Not badly enough to be called a disaster, but not well enough to offer hope. It is as if everything simply shuddered to a halt. So I decided to try to move the sleeping avalanche by bringing my forces here.
Why have you come to Iz, and what is it you're trying to accomplish?
This was a desperate push. A desperate attempt to try to change something in this everlasting war. I would not say it was completely aimless. My arcane specialists have long since theorized that fully resolving the matter of the wound would only be possible in its very heart. But we had never come close enough to eyes or threshold to study them thoroughly. That is why I am here. A mad old queen on her last crusade.
It was a brilliant decision that allowed me to gather invaluable data. You should have seen the samples I collected in this city. Naturally, there were some casualties, but what can you do? No progress without sacrifice.
Don't blame yourself, Your Majesty. You're not mad. You're a smart woman no matter how you look at it. Turning down such an opportunity, now that would have been foolish.
I must now go.
Here is where we must part. I shall catch my breath and begin gathering my people. All that's left of my army.
Indeed. And let's see if there's anything else we can find in here.
I'm gone. That was easy.
Oh! The symbols inscribed on the stone match those that Krennic showed you. Oh yeah! Krennic! Thank you for that. And a key crystal. This is, without a doubt, one of the crystals Aurilu used to record her experiments. A single word is written on it. Key. The key crystal resembles crystals used by Aurilu Vorlesh in her laboratory. It is strange to see such an item is far away from the magical device with which it likely belongs. Clearly we need to go back to the library. The other place. The ancient writings are almost erased. It is no longer possible to read them, but the holy aura around them makes it clear that they are praising the gods of Sarkoris. Alright. That, I believe, is what we would have lost out on. That would have been destroyed. Alright, now,
There's something here.
time for us to explore around here, loot what we can.
This is my kind of work.
We've got a lot of places here to look through. Is a very large map. Alright, let's start exploring a bit. Oh look, a Vrolikai. Kill it!
Yet another obstacle.
Oh, hey! Galu Warmonger, didn't see you, you were hidden. And now you're... Oh, that was nice.
Might be trapped, might be treasure.
Oh! Oh.
The hour of reaping comes.
Hello, Descari.
Trapped! Trapped! You are caught in our Lord's trap, mortal! Our brothers and sisters are devouring the camp of your Crusader minions at this very moment. Terendelev, your former protector and now our slave, will never know peace. You will lose everything. Everything!
Indeed. Well, I think the camp will be fine.
We do it my way.
We have people keeping it around. The daggers are useless. And now we have to deal with these insects all over the place. Oh, another trap. Ah,
Something wrong.
disarm that trap, please.
This
Thank
is my
you.
kind of work.
Okay, pick the lock here.
This is my kind of work.
And that is where we ultimately will need to go in the end. Oh, look! Terendelev!
Cover me, alright?
There's something here.
Hang on, hang on. Oh, and Terendelev is after us. And Terendelev is defeated.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Unfortunately, there wasn't much we
This
could
is my
do.
kind of work.
Alright.
Follow if you dare.
Well, we're getting loot out of this. Devitalizer. +5 Cruel Elder Corrosive Burst Elven Curve Blade grants its wielder +2 Circumstance bonus on attack and damage rolls against exhausted enemies. A bit oddly specific. I don't think... Yeah. I wouldn't use that. Oh, hello, Mythic Marilith.
This wound, my gift to you.
Mythic Leodru Shadowwalker, and then Amok the Cleanser, who are all now dead. Beautiful. Okay. Well, we can at least explore through this region a bit.
There's something.
Another trap. Another Brawlikai. Kill it. And you're a big guy. A Mythic Nelfeshni that is now dead. Well, Jif, you can disarm that, right? There you go. And there's a room down here. To the basement. What do we got in this basement?
Interesting.
Well, there is some loot down here. The remains of the unknown warrior exude a holy aura. His death at the hands of the demons was a martyr's death. Alright, and... well, we made that fort save.
Pretty good, aren't I?
He is adamantine golems. And there's a rusty key here. I feel like we should take this out.
Strike!
Crusading.
And they're all hostile now. Yeah, they would probably turn on us very quickly. And they're all dealt with. That was easy. Okay, the key opened this door. Good. That is... okay, that is masterwork. Take all that.
This is my kind of
Bunch of loot there. And Wrath of the Creator, a Dwarven Urgosh. Grants its wielder a +6 insight bonus on initiative, increases its base speed by 10 feet, and a +2 dodge bonus to AC against huge and bigger enemies. Okay, not bad. A bit of loot in this random basement here, but sure, it can help out. Oh, jeez. And now we're dealing with a blood rain. That's absolutely wonderful. Yay. A rain of blood. Elven notes. But yeah. A rain of blood. Oh, hi! Mythic Insane Bavakia is now dead. Kill the Darachni. Oh, there's another right behind us. I didn't see that. And it's dead. Okay, you're alive. You're getting heals, but,
smile. The world's not ending.
let's heal you up just for the sake of it. Thank you. Oh, you took con damage. I didn't even notice that. Let's keep looking around here. More loot here.
I'm gone.
And there's a mobility check for this. It is very difficult to see. And we've got something down here. Let me drop a save for a sec. Lightning crash. Alright, loot that.
We do it my way.
Oh, that is big. Devastator. Right? Destroy it. And the Devastator's dead. Now for the rest. And a Baelor Ravager. Oh geez, they're attacking from behind. Okay, the Blood Rain is down. Please kill the Baelor. Okay. I'm glad the Blood Rain is down. What the? Lan was confused. Please hold. Okay, now we don't have to deal with the blood rain anymore. Kill the Devastator. It dies very quickly. Shockingly so, in fact. Come on, you can take care of these. Okay, definitely bad. They went down again. Give me a moment. Okay, those Dyrachni attacking from behind are pretty devastating. You know what? I can cast Haste, can't I? Yeah, screw it. Haste on us.
Let's have some fun.
Kill the Devastator. Once those others show up. Alright, turn around and take care of these guys before they kill our men.
Did you see that? Your performance was lacking. You are lacking.
I think we'll be okay. Damn it! Give me a minute.
This is not my time yet.
Yeah, these guys are a bit of a problem. Alright, once again, give us a haste. And you know what? Give us moral support as well. You three are going to move over to here. Continue the shooting. Oh dear, some of us are already taking a lot. Hey, Adarin, how about you give us a group heal? That would probably help out a lot. Nope. She's down again. God damn it. For the record, I'm doing it this way specifically because I want to keep these buffs on us throughout the entire thing, or at least as long as I can.
We do it my way.
So, go after that. And you three are going to move over to here, quick as you can. Way out of the way.
You should have listened to reason.
Get back to shooting these. Kill the Baylor Ravager fairly quickly, I think.
Tactical retreat. No. Cover me, all right?
You, give us a heal. Big group heal. There you go, and now we can kill these two Mythic Dyrachni. One more. And we're good. Okay, that time worked. Not that we really got any decent loot out of all that. Great Club of Sacred Cinders. +5 Incinerating Disruption Great Club lands a hit on an undead enemy. The enemy suffers from Holy Flame for 3 rounds. Holy Flame deals 1d6 holy damage per round, applies a -2 penalty on all saves, and also applies a -20 penalty on saves against Disruption, and also grants its wielder a +2 competence bonus on lower religion checks. Yeah, not exactly the best, is it? Also, you have more negative levels, so if you don't mind, please get rid of that. Ivu doesn't have any. Ivu is fine. Okay. And with that, I am going to have to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll push this thing down, take that athletics, and move on through more of this place. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is me, Ulbrich, Woldriff, Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.